Well, today I'd like you to join me as I introduce and show you the setup on a truly budget-friendly Plan With Me series. Today we're going to set up a very budget-friendly planner. I love watching Plan With Me's. They're inspiring, they're wonderful. It's fun to plan in a planner and put all those stickers and decorate. And it makes even doing boring things a lot of fun to be able to look at your planner and see the pretty stickers. But planning can be really, really expensive. I love watching Plan With Me's, like I said, but there's a few gals that I watch every week and they do maybe multiple Plan With Me's with $20 and $30 planner kits. That's a lot of money for stickers. So my goal in this series is to show you first off how to set up a planner that isn't going to cost you an arm and a leg. This is a really inexpensive planner and you can set it up month by month. If you only have enough money for paper and ink for a month, you can do that. This planner is going to be inexpensive. You can customize it to what you need. The stickers we're going to use are all going to be free printable stickers and then stuff from the craft store like the Sticko stickers and the Doris sticker books. I want to bring planning to everybody. I get really frustrated when I see a title Budget Plan With Me and they're still using a $20 or $25 kit. There won't be any of that in this series. The most you'll have to spend on stuff to buy will be a couple of dollars for maybe a page of stickers. We're going to use scrapbook paper, we're going to use printables, we're going to use craft store stickers, and we are going to have a lot of fun. Oh, and of course, washi tape and pens. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to make a planner that will cost you very little and still be really pretty and lots of fun to do. So stay tuned and see how this planner came together, and then starting this coming week, I'll start doing a weekly plan with me in this planner using free printables. So come join me for a true budget planner. All right, the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be what to house the pages to our budget planner in. I have two examples here of things that I could recommend, and maybe you'll either get one of these or it will make you think of something else that you could use. The first is one of these little inexpensive 3-ring binders from the Target Dollar Spot. This cost me $3 and it would work just fine. It's probably not going to hold up forever since it is just cardboard, but to start out, especially if you're not sure if you want to do planning or you're kind of on the fence or you just really need to stick to a budget, $3 is a really good price. So that's the first one. My second suggestion is actually what I'm going to be using in the one I do for the videos. And that's this mini binder bundle. It also came from Target. It's a 1.5-inch binder, and it says it will hold 275 sheets. I imagine that depends on what weight paper you have. But it has pockets on the front and back. It comes with a ruler, and it has 5 of these dividers. And it cost me $5.49. And I know it will hold up for quite a while because I've already got one of these I use for my planner that I created the first of the year to do my YouTube and blogging stuff in. I really like this size. It holds lots of pages. So that's what I'm going to house it in. I also, to go with that, since there's only 5 dividers, and I never got the binder pocket, and I didn't in my other one either, so that's interesting. They say there's a binder pocket, and the binder pocket has never been in one. So if you buy one of these and you actually get the pocket, let me know. I also bought 2 packages of mini binder index dividers, and these were $2.99 each. And You get 5 in a package. So that will give me 15 dividers altogether, which is more than enough for the year. And so my total for the book and the dividers is like $11. What was it? $11.47. So that's not bad at all, I don't think. A lot cheaper than buying, you know, a fancy, one of the fancy planner binders. And this comes out and you can put a pretty piece of paper in, which when I do the first plan with me in this, I will show you the one I've picked out for the first part of my year. So let's go on to our next section. All right, for all of the pages I'm printing to go in my binder, they're all being printed on this Georgia Pacific Super Premium Bright paper. It's a 28-pound weight, which is heavier than a normal printer paper. You could use regular paper if you want to, but I happen to have this because I use it for other printable projects, and it does hold up better and it looks nicer. It prints up really nice. So I've only got the June calendar here in front of me because I actually filmed all of this once and I'm having to refilm. So I printed up the monthly view on 2 pages, and I'll have links to this calendar as well as my instructions for how I printed it to get the sizes that I'm showing you. This is for June. This one comes, I'll tell you right now, it comes from the website Scattered Squirrel. This is a free printable, and what I'm going to do is cut it in half. This is just a Fiskars paper cutter. You could use a ruler and a knife. You could use a pair of scissors. You can cut it however you want to cut it. I like my paper cutter. I've got it, so I'm going to use it. Now I have 2 sheets. I'm going to put them together face to face, and I know that I need to punch the holes on the edge that I just cut. Put it in this 3-hole punch. This 3-hole punch is set up to fit my little mini 3-ring binder. So let's put this in here and see how it looks. I'm not going to put my dividers in yet, but let's see how this looks. Put this in here. And now I have my calendar, Sunday through Saturday. It's got a notes section. It's set up a lot like the Erin Condren calendar. It's just a little smaller. And this will work really well for planning my months. I'll have one for each month. Another thing I decided to add to my binder was this year at a glance. This is 2016. I'll have the link to this one also on the blog post, along with how I set it up to print, because this one was not designed to print this size. This one was actually designed to print for a full-size sheet. Again, I'm going to cut it in half, make sure it's lined up in the hole punch, and now I've got the year at a glance for my calendar. So let me move this stuff and let me get out my weekly planner pages. All right, I have 3 stacks of pages here. I have my Monday through Wednesday that are only printed on one side. This has a blank page on the back. So this will be the first half of the first week of the month. Then I have my pages that are Monday through Wednesday on one side, and the other side is Thursday through Sunday. And in the blog post, I'll explain what I did to get this set up to work this way. These are all from the Wonderful site, and the link to this will also be in the blog post. And then I have some pages that are just Thursday through Sunday that are blank on the back. They will be the last week of each month. So let's cut one of these on camera, and then I'm going to do the rest off camera, because this is going to take a while. So actually, it's a little easier to do the ones that are two-sided, so I'm going to do that first. So first I like to cut my top and my, let's see if I can do this sitting down. line up. There's little hash marks. And again, you can cut these however you are most comfortable cutting. This is just the order I like to cut it, and I like to cut it on this. And I like to cut the side one next. I like to do the two sides and then come back and do the top to bottom cut. Make sure I'm straight in my paper cutter, which is easier when I'm not trying to keep it under the camera. Now I know I need to be 8 1/4 tall. And now that's cut to the correct size. This is the Thursday through Sunday. This is Wednesday. Yep. Make sure I'm on the right side. Line it up in the paper punch, hole punch just right. And let's go ahead and put one of these in. It did go a little bit into that, but that's okay. I'll put that after this. So I have a whole stack of papers that I need to cut and punch. When I get them all done, I'll come back and we'll put this all together. All right, I have 3 stacks of papers here, and I need to keep them separate because these are the first half of the week that's blank on the back. This is the second half of the week, again, blank on the back. And then these are all the pages that are printed both sides. You have to make sure that you punch each page so that the holes are next to this Wednesday, Thursday side of the papers. I wasn't paying close enough attention to actually punch some on the wrong side. So make sure you see either Wednesday or Thursday on the side towards the hole punch. And of course, on the ones that are punched on both sides, you'll have Thursday on one side, Wednesday on the other. So we are going to get these ready to go in the notebook. And I find I get mixed up a lot less if I actually write the dates on the top of the pages with pencil. So first, let's decorate the cover of this book. I have this is just a piece of cardstock that I had. I'd gotten it in a big book of cardstock. It was all summer designs. So I cut a piece to fit there. Then from the leftover, I cut another strip. I'm not sure how big this is, but it's big enough that it sticks out. I punched the holes to one end. I actually covered this just in box tape. I didn't laminate this. I just covered it in box tape. That, you know, that regular shipping tape like you get on the big roll. This stuff, I just coated it with that. Cut the excess off, punch the holes, and that's it. Now, I have been playing with the May dates, so we're not going to look at May right now. So let's start by getting our June calendar out. Now, let me double check. What is June in? June, it's 29th. So we are going to have May 30th. Let's see. Let me get to I can just turn, I've got my Erin Condren in front of me. Let me turn to here. Yes, the 30th and the 31st are, yeah. All right, so find my one that's just one side. And I like to do this in pencil because I want to erase these numbers later. But I find if I don't make these notes, I end up getting very, very confused. 31. June 1. Now, our two-sided ones. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's double check. June 13th is a Monday. Good. I like to catch my mistakes before I get all the way to the end. 16, 17, 18. And these don't have to be written neatly because, like I said, I'm going to erase these later. They're just so I make sure I get the right number of dates of weeks. between the dividers. 2, 23, 24, 6, 27, 28, wait a minute, this, okay, actually this one I didn't want to do. Another reason for doing it in pencil. I need to erase all this, and I need the one that's blank on the back, because that's going to go in the next. All right, so 22, okay. Is that right? Hold on. No, that was. Now I know what I'm doing. 23, 24, 25, 26. These go in June. We'll get the Monday one started for the 27th. I'm lining them up just like they are in the Erin Condren, where I don't, go forward to the next month. Now July. And July starts on Friday, so 27, 28, 29, 30, and then July. I can be writing that on the top. Doesn't matter where you write these. So let's get forward to July on this calendar. 6. And I'm just going to continue with this through the whole, however many months worth of papers I have. And when I have that all done, the planner will be put together and ready to start decorating. And I'll be doing my first plan with me in this for the week that starts June. So I hope you enjoyed this. The links to all the pages I used, everything I used that I can find a download link for, I will have in the blog post. So be sure and check the blog post, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.